Hi guys. Okay, seriously guys, this is an update video. As you can see, it's not a sad, depressing title. It is why I am so much happier in life opposed to 4 months ago when I uploaded my I'm hurting video. That was a very distressing time in my life. Most slash all of the factors that were making me unhappy in life have resolved themselves or at least gotten better. And before I move on with my channel and my content, I kind of wanted to touch on and discuss what in life I was going through at the time that I didn't really explain well. And oh my gosh, my cat. Do you want to make a video appearance? No? Okay, bye. Anyways, yeah, so I just kind of want to sit down, have a chit chat, discuss life things. If you're cleaning your room, if you're doing homework, just put this on the background, listen to me cry and talk about my life. If you're actually interested, thanks for joining my channel. Okay, let's get started. So, I guess the first thing that was affecting me, actually the largest issue in that video was the fact that I was not living at home. I was living with my friend Kristen and her mother. Basically, I literally slept. Yes, my light is in my bed, okay? YouTube struggles. Okay, I was sleeping in Kristen's bed with her. Kristen and her mom embraced me because I was going through a lot with my parents. And I've honestly been going through a lot with my parents for the past almost 3 years. And the main issue with my parents is about my boyfriend. My parents do not really support our relationship, and when I was like 17, I'm 20 now, when I was 17, they kind of gave me an ultimatum, and then also were very vocal about how they didn't support me losing my virginity before I was married, and how I lied to them and I said I was hanging out at a friend's house when really I was off with him, because I knew I couldn't hang out with him if I told them the truth about where I was. And whenever I came clean with my mom and I told her, sorry, I don't want to sit, I want to stand. I have too much energy sitting down. Whenever I came clean and I told my mom, hey, I lost my virginity, and when I said I was at blah blah's house, I was actually with blank, my boyfriend, and she really did not take that well. She got really upset, and then she told my dad, and then my dad reacted in a very like harsh way, and I didn't feel comfortable at home, so I moved out. My senior year of high school, I moved out, lived with a friend and her family. They were really nice, really welcoming. And then I was back and forth between a few homes, between a few close friends of mine. And again, their families really took me in, understood what I was going through. None of them ever really took sides. I had some friends' families take sides and were like, I can't believe your parents are acting this way. And then like some of my family who I went to, they were like, Anna, this is not how your parents raised you. You need to respect them, respect everything they've ever done for you, and live by their rules. So I was really torn. Part of me felt like I was being judged at home, and I wasn't like, my parents were making a huge deal out of something that a lot of children do, a lot of like young adults do. By the time I turned 18, a lot of my friends and their parents said, you're an adult now, legally you can do what you want, and I really hated that. I mean, like, I agree, but at the same time I'm like, I just wish my parents and I could get along. Like, why does age have to define it? Like, why now that I'm an adult can't we get along? Things like that. And so moving forward, I go off to college. My parents and I still have a really bad relationship. They still don't support me and my boyfriend. At this time, I'm starting to get to know my boyfriend and like his family, like starting to get to know them, and they really embraced me, and I felt like I had chosen the right, choice, and I was so glad that I didn't give up on him and that I didn't Oh my gosh, my cat. I was so glad that I stuck true to my heart, and I knew that he was my first serious boyfriend. He still is. And when I fell in love, like I've never fallen in love before, but when I began to fall in love with him, I was like, you guys are literally making me choose you guys as my parents or my boyfriend who I love, and I've never felt this love with before. And so for a good 6 months, I was lost. I was like, I feel like a terrible daughter. I feel like I have, like, I'm a disgrace to the family. I can't even be myself around them because we disagree religiously, we disagree, like, politically. They don't like my significant other, and so I felt really uncomfortable being at home. And honestly, I don't even think my parents really, like, wanted me around. I think that they were longing for the girl that I was for such a long time until I grew into the person I am today. And I'm not saying I'm fully developed, I'm just saying I have definitely changed, and I now believe in different things, and I now have experienced what I think love is. And I definitely feel love from my parents, and I know that they love me too, but it's a different kind of love that I have for my boyfriend. And when I knew how much I cared for him and how much he cared for me, I wasn't just gonna like throw that away and like, sorry, my parents don't support our relationship. So this summer, whenever I posted that video, I was going through a lot of independent decisions in my life. I had taken on a lot of like financial responsibilities. Like I was paying for like a lot of my own things, even though my friend and her mom didn't pay, like they didn't want me to pay rent there, even though I definitely think I should have. And so that that bothers me to this day, but literally the love that I felt from like my friends and their family and the support during that really difficult time, like even to this day, like makes me tear up because I'm such a fool. Because I think I made the right decision. Actually, I know and I feel like I made the right decision. I lost friends along the way. Some of my friends that I had in high school aren't my friends today, and I feel like it's because they didn't respect the decision to go against my parents' wishes. Also, I changed as a person, and my friend group that was in high school is not my friend group that is today. I still have some friends from like my high school and middle school days, but now my friend group has completely done a 180. My best friend who lives in South Carolina has supported me from a distance. She gave me all of the love, support, offered me a home. Her parents love me. So it's not that I didn't have support, it was that I was losing my parents along the way, and I felt like I had disappointed them. Moving on from that, that is basically the entire crux of it all. Me versus my parents, and then my boyfriend, and it was like a huge triangle of like confusion and things, and now it's getting better. My mom has definitely like she definitely sees how I have changed, and she's like accepted that, and she's not holding me accountable to be the person that I was previously. She understands my love for my boyfriend, how much I love him, how much he means to me, and that I don't fight for things often, but when I do, it's for a very good reason. My dad, I wouldn't say has come around completely. He's still very upset that I lost my virginity, and I'm not married, and that I'm not with the traditional guy that he would have put me with to be as my first real boyfriend. And my dad still holds out hope that I'll be with another guy, but honestly I'm so content and I'm so in love, and my mom only wants me to be happy. Mom said recently, as long as you're happy and you guys treat each other well, that's really all she can ask for as a mom. So I feel like Dad's not quite there yet, but he's definitely making an effort. And on my birthday this year, like a week and a half ago, my dad and I had dinner, and my mom and I all sat down, and we did not argue one bit. Like, not one conversation that night was negative, and we really all made an effort to love each other again and be happy as a family unit, because family really is important to me. And throughout this all my best friend and like a lot of my close friends were like, try and salvage what you can because family is so important. They're like the backbone that you have in life. And being an only child, I did not have any siblings to go to throughout all of this, but I definitely had friends who could relate or like, oh, you know, that's just tough love. But honestly, like sometimes it was like really bad at my house. Just with like arguments, like my anger coming out and then like my dad reacting and like showing his anger in a bad way. And yeah, so it was bad for like, I mean, it's still not great, but it's significantly better. It's been an ongoing thing, like I said, since my boyfriend and I have been dating. And it's definitely not something that I blame on him or that, like, I think he is the cause of. I think that it would have happened regardless of who I was with. Um, just the fact that, like I said, I don't believe in the certain morals that my parents believe in. So I don't blame it for a second on him. I just think it would have happened regardless, whoever it was with. And that's it. C'est la vie. So moving forward from the bad part of it all, I kind of want to mention why I'm thankful. I mean, it is November, it is Thanksgiving month, and I really want to mention like why I'm happy I made the decision I did and how I can be proud of who I am today. First of all, I just want to mention how much I love my boyfriend. I know it sounds like I'm obsessed. I'm really not, but this is the first time I've ever felt love so deeply, and I'm thankful for him. He and I get along great. I love his personality, who he is as a person, what he stands for. I just have like a lot of fun with him. Not only is he like my boyfriend, but he's like my best friend, someone I can tell anything to, someone who is so supportive of me with my modeling, my university, whatever I'm going through, like with trichotillomania, he's very supportive and loving. And then I'm also thankful that my parents and I have tried to rekindle our relationship recently. My parents and I have talked more in the past 2 weeks than we have talked in the past year. And that is saying something. Like, the only time, like, I would talk to them or they would talk to me is to yell at each other or to accuse each other of something or to say how disappointed they are in me or for me to be like, I can't believe you guys are treating your one child like this. Like, I haven't done anything wrong. You guys are so, like, I don't know, judgmental and, like, you know, blah, 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 blah. It was not a good year with them, especially when I was still finishing high school, but now that I'm at college and I'm living on my own and I'm paying my own bills, it is so much better. Needless to say, I'm still on their health insurance. They still pay my, like my car is paid off, but they still pay for my oil and my tires. So I cannot say that I 100% have taken on every single bill in my life. I definitely have not. At this moment, I probably couldn't afford everything that they still pay for me on, like my Sirius XM radio, my healthcare, my car maintenance. My parents, like a week and a half ago, they gave me a flight ticket to Colombia. Like, they still want me to be myself and travel because I am a free spirit. They know that. They know that about their daughter, and they're still investing in me. Like, they pay for my education as well. Like, they have invested in me, and I don't for 1 second want you guys to think that I'm not grateful for all that they've invested in me, because I would not be the person I am today if they didn't financially and lovingly combine those two and take care of me, because I still feel the love that they have for me. I do, even though it's been a hellacious 3 years. I know some of my really close friends watch my videos, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I feel like I have ended a chapter in my life and I have flipped the page and I'm beginning a new chapter as a new person. And you guys have supported me all the way through, lovingly, even though I'm sure you guys haven't agreed with everything I've decided to do. I know you guys say you do and you would support me because you guys know my heart and my mind and like who I am as a person, but it has not been easy to watch, I'm sure. Coming from one person to the next and evolving has not been easy for me, and I can't imagine what it's been like for my closest friends. So my friends who call me, who I've called in a panic and I've been manic, I've been so like upset. Thank you. Like, my best friends, like Adelaide and Kristen and Melissa, if you guys watch this, like, you guys are absolute, like, angels, okay? Okay. These are not sad tears. They are actually so thankful. They're thankful tears and they're joyful because I feel like I have finished a really long run of hurt and resentment and anger and just like disappointment in myself. And all of that has come to an end. It's been like the past 3 weeks now that I have felt light on my feet and I have felt so energetic throughout my day and confident in myself and just like a powerful woman. Like, I'm a woman now and like I don't have everything figured out, but I'm moving forward in the right direction and I'm happy in the direction I'm going. So my boyfriend doesn't watch my videos, I don't think, but I love him and I just want to shout him out for everything he's done, from support to coming and visiting me. Like, we're long distance. I don't know if you guys know that, but we live 3 states apart and it's not easy. We see each other twice or once a month, like twice a month usually, and he makes a big effort to come see me and he has not given up on me throughout all of this. I just feel really happy and positive. So I just wanted to make this video. It needed to be done, and you guys have been a really huge support system as well. That's disgusting, sorry. My YouTube channel has been a place for me to vent and rant and ask questions and communicate with you guys who are much older than I am and who have been through everything that I'm going through now. You guys have really been the most help, and I can't thank you enough for not judging me and continuing to help me, even though I feel like I've been crazy. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm excited for what's ahead, and I am so thankful for you all. I love my friends dearly, and my boyfriend, and my parents, and my family. What an amazing support system I have. I'm really, truly so thankful to have it, and I'm happy to be where I'm at in life. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you soon. Bye!